Recording has started.
All right. So we finally arrived at the old capital the for the final race, the showcase of Nation's normal season. We met a cast of colorful characters, including Leona's dad. And also Sinbad has managed to have a chance encounter with
Chip.
What?
The guy talking about dragons.
Greg.
Greg?
Yeah, Greg, that's
Oh, Greg. Oh, my bad. Oh. Yep, my bad. Sorry.
Is my internet even functioning?
It is. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. I was reading my notes.
Meanwhile, Norman
naming
has Leona and Hinako, I believe, met up with Leona's dad's head of security. And Norman still has that missive from his cooperative Lavinia that
I believe it was Sinbad actually that went to the heads of security.
right. What was getting on wrong?
Eating food, I believe.
Yeah, I had some food dealings. A lot of AFKing, mostly. Because people are being bitches.
There would be Jean-Eric Bourdois. Is that Bourdain? How do you say
Bourdain.
that? Bourdain. Right, the halfling.
After what has been a rather productive meet and greet. Outside the hotel, you can see a handful of people finishing up a few last-minute improvements, trackside welding down a few drain covers, and make sure there's plenty of runoff in case a car zips past them multiple tens of miles an hour and can't turn.
Of course.
Oh. The circle from hell.
Sorry. And what in the world is going on in the background there?
A teacher is rolling in a projector screen on Gold's.
I am opening a window. To get a nice breeze.
Alright.
I apologize. Didn't realize my mic was picking that up.
Good. Yeah. What are we currently doing?
I believe we last and is done as going to beds. So new morning. Unless someone was doing something overnight.
Me, probably.
Nothing.
I think Sinbad did
comes-
his thing.
Yeah. Nothing comes to mind for Leona. Can anyone hear the dog barking in the background?
If there are any
Apparently.
dogs barking in the background, it'd be my dogs.
Okay.
I can't hear it over the chainsaw noises, so
Funny enough, we're not hearing the chainsaw noises either.
Are the chainsaw noises on your end or my end?
my end.
Well done.
I won't ask.
Someone next door is playing through a horror movie.
That no. I thought it was someone actually, using a chainsaw.
Yes, they're doing a horror movie. Or sorry, a slasher movie.
The point
Oh, they're
is,
doing. Anyway. Yeah. Red, please, get us back on track quickly.
you ever tired? You ever tired for the evening? And outside the window is a handful of construction noises. But nevertheless, the old capital looks just as thriving as you remember it, Leona. Even more so now that there are a lot of people with a reason to be here.
Very nice. I'm sure that it always picks up around this time of year, tourist season and all that.
Something along those lines.
All right. Was it the next morning or is it the night before we all go to bed?
It's the next morning, Gold.
Okay, cool. Just being sure. Iona will yawn, pull on her clothes, get dressed, all that. Look out at the wonderful view, and nod a bit, and turn to go get some breakfast and meet up with her fellows.
Sinbad is already downstairs having some breakfast.
Leona nods at him. Sleep well?
He yawns. You can say that.
Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn it! Okay.
Did no one hear me say, yes, I have something I need to do?
Oh, no, I did not. I did not hear that at all.
Did not
Yeah, I
come
didn't either.
through.
Last night.
I had a nondescript meeting with the order that I needed to do, and I don't know what it's actually about yet.
Oh yeah. I remember that from last session.
Yeah.
Alright,
Super
what's wrong
secret
about that?
paladin nonsense thing.
Right. This was what I wanted to do, so I guess I gotta do a summary.
Would you prefer us to all deafen ourselves so it's secret for an Orphan?
No, I believe to Wild's preference, I'd rather just handle this over a DM. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm going fast.
That's fine. Sinbad will
No
just
worries.
enjoy what is it, a continental breakfast or something, essentially.
It is free.
Yeah.
Let you
Eh,
people do
um,
your coffee shop RP for a while.
Okay, sure, yeah. We'll do that. We'll do the coffee shop. Uh,
I imagine Sinbad just having like a toasted pastry, and he's just holding it in both of his hands, is just like eating it back and forth like a typewriter.
Yes. Oh, time for some coffee.
Speaking of
Leona looks
pastries,
over at him
maybe
like,
you should grab my dessert.
looks over at him like, huh?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know if I don't, I don't know if I should be impressed or like confused.
Sinbad just smiles.
Is that the typical way you eat breakfast in Chitterhome? Or is that
No,
just
I mean,
amusing?
he bites into it normally.
Leona laughs. I had to ask because they've been she didn't so much as eat food as inhale it.
Well, some of that folk in Chitterhome do that whenever we're in uh, a rush.
Right. She pokes her cheek pouches, right?
Yep. Very easy
I
thing.
suppose that's
Mostly storage.
I suppose it's useful if you don't have time to grab a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, though best not to actually can hold food in there for long times, otherwise it just gets soggy.
I can imagine. Leona like pokes her cheek. I can't imagine that toast you stuff in your cheek for too long is very toasty. Crispy? Crispy.
Why are we talking about
Mm.
cheeks all of a sudden? Iniko says as she walks in on the meeting.
Ah,
Oh, I've got a certain little thing for hiding stuff.
Okay, keep your bedroom. Talk to some other place. Yeah.
Okay.
Leona. Leona does a spit take.
Sinbad just smiles.
Ah. Anyway, how did you sleep, Hinoko?
Constructions noises early in the morning was a bit of a rude awakening, I'd say.
I'd
I
imagine.
suppose that might be. Yeah. Probably
I had to take a
could
breather for a
afford
moment.
to wait a little bit. Right. I probably could afford to wait to do those a little later in the day, but I suppose they are on a bit of a time crunch to make sure everything's installed in time for the showcase.
What are our plans for today?
That's a good
Ah,
question.
that is a good question. That Leona would probably know the answer to.
Probably some security checkups
Uh,
and meetings, and knowing Leona, she probably has all kinds of stuff.
Ah,
well,
walking around.
we've got we've got a bit of time before the team arrives, and there's not too much I can do before that happens. We've already informed my father's security detail of the potential risk of the Shurtikulans, and he's certainly capable of making sure the judges and the appropriate authorities are taking the necessary precautions. So honestly, we probably have, at the very least, a day to enjoy the old capital. Neither of you
About
two
to
have
say.
been here before, right?
I have not, no. About to say, with, well, your father being here and all his security detail. Sorry.
I haven't been anywhere really.
Yeah.
Came straight off the islands.
Well,
Right.
we should have plenty of time to find something fun to do today. After the whole
And
drama on the airship and before.
Ugh, don't remind me.
oh yeah, we should probably. I should probably try and should probably do something about that at some point, but
It's out of our hands.
that's probably the best way to look at it.
Quite literally
I'm sure
filled
they've
between
got
our
the,
fingertips.
Leona chuckles a little bit, but then like glances over at Hinoko, knowing she's still a bit sour about all that.
Sinbad's still a bit sour too. Imagine both Hinoko and Sinbad are pointedly staring at Leona.
What did I do then?
You know what you did.
Okay, in regards to that, yes, but I thought I know why you're mad at me, but why are you mad at me? What did I
Oh,
do?
I'm
In
not
regards to
mad.
you specifically.
I'm not
No,
mad.
no, I know.
I'm
Leona holds up her
disappointed.
hands. Leona seems like she shrinks a little bit, deflates almost. I know I screwed up for you, Sinbad. Counting on me, and I really dropped the ball there. I'm talking about her. Points at Hinoko. Why is she glaring at me?
I'm not
I said I just
glaring.
imagine.
I'm disappointed in myself. But I'm also disappointed that you disappointed him.
My
But
performance
that
on
was
the
pretty
airship
much
could have been better.
within expectations.
I'll just walk up, just give her a pat on the side. Hey there. It'll blow over.
Me or
Remember,
are you patting
are
on the
you,
side?
Leona.
are you pat? Yeah, you pat.
Pat Leona on the side.
Yeah. Leona nods. Leona nods
She's,
appreciatively.
she's the one giving all the flack right now.
Right. Thanks. And Hinoko, you don't. Ultimately, your job on that airship was to keep me safe, and you did your job. Your job wasn't to apprehend criminals.
I'm a soldier before I'm a guard of yours.
Yes. You're also my You're also my personal guard in this case. Your job isn't to protect everyone everywhere all at once. If you go above and beyond, the call of your job, that's commendable. But you
Be
don't need to
wary
feel
not to wear
bad about.
yourself out.
So what did you say, man?
Be wary not to wear yourself out doing everything.
Exactly.
Which is why I prefer to stick to my thing. Should take you on an investigation. I'm hoping a little trip around town will at least turn up something. If not, well... He just shrugs.
Well, as long as the trip around
And then,
town doesn't get us into that demonic abomination of a roundabout.
Which is why I got a motorcycle.
I was going to say, you realize motorcycles have to drive on the roads. They'll have to brave the roundabouts.
Yeah, we could just go around the cars.
That believe that falls under illegal issues,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a traffic
depending on the
violation technically,
situations.
but you're
Yeah.
small. You're small enough that you can that they probably just won't notice you. Which has its upsides and downsides.
I am fully aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, you could come. The old capital's, well, old enough that a lot of places are within walking distance.
Maybe. I would like to actually visit a shop. I've just thought of a sort of mode of transportation. An alternative
Which
mode.
shop did you want to go to?
Anything that
Alternative
sells
mode, eh?
parachutes.
Parachute.
Yes.
Leona looks up, and then looks over at Sinbad.
Zenit smiles.
I don't know exactly where in town the nearest parachute salesman is, but I'm sure if we ask around the aerodrome, we can find someone who knows.
Okay,
I'll
so it's
see.
so it's kind of funny that this is this is the topic because I was literally about to parachute Norvin in.
We're
Absolutely
just in the middle
brilliant.
of discussing, and all of
No,
a sudden, Norvin with a straight face just comes gliding down.
Through the ceiling.
through the ceiling, glides on it.
Lands,
Like,
lands directly in that fourth chair. Flawless landing. 10 out of 10.
yeah, just
Featherfall makes aim very easy.
Leona blinks. Huh.
Where'd you get your parachute? What? Shots were fired.
No, that was me clapping my hands.
Oh. Couldn't tell if that was a hammer
What?
nailing something or...
Yeah. Leona.
I mean, it was a sound
cocks her
bit.
head. Leona cocks her head a bit.
1 second, I gotta get for this.
Got a gift for this?
Do you?
Oh God.
A gift for this?
Speed.
Please stop this.
I cannot press the button fast enough.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Leona like cocks her head a bit at Norvin. Where were you?
Up.
He was probably doing something
Clear.
related to his business. What's it? His order.
That's the right word, yes.
All right.
Yeah, doing the
I
business
won't.
is a whole different kind of.
Leona gives Hinoko a bit of a dirty look, and turns back to Norman. All right. I won't pry
Yes, it
then
was
if it's in regards to your order. Well, unless it's something you're comfortable discussing, of course, and all that. Since you just came in through the window, would you happen to know where we could get? Sinbad was wondering where you can get parachutes in this town.
I mean, I did ask him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just sell personal ones at the aerodrome for peace of mind more than anything else.
All right.
He nods sagely. Okay.
Peace of mind.
Well, they obviously have enough that every passenger can use them. But like some people feel better if they have their own.
Fucking Ezio Auditory, this shit.
Yes, they also sell they also sell scrolls protection from elements fire in case the balloon goes up.
Of course, I need my own parachute.
It,
I need to be able to customize it.
Wow, think about what you're saying here.
I mean, I might feel a little bit better if I had like a scroll of protection from fire.
But now you put the fear into people that this is something that can happen.
If I go to
This is like putting antivirus software on voting machines.
if I were to go to the nearest water park to me, I'm pretty sure I can buy vests for like small children. Even though I can also rent them and they presumably have enough that they won't run out on a regular day.
It's a fair point. He makes a fair point, he does.
They have enough safety equipment for everyone, but you can give them money for some if you want. Why not?
Leona looks over to Sinbad. Dare I ask why you want a parachute?
In case I need to find an alternative means of finding an entrance.
Or he wants to go drag racing on the motorbike.
I was going to say that normally people don't use parachutes as alternative entrances, but we've already had that happen once today, so what do I know?
Exactly. Norman gets it.
I think out of character, Flinger also knows that I believe wholeheartedly in Occam's razor. So if I give him something to use for a specific purpose,
You will have. That's
I have
absolutely
every means
brilliant.
of getting
Anyway,
around.
I have a hand flamethrower and I've not had reason to use that yet.
you have a what? When did you
You
get
heard
that?
what I said.
and by that
Pocket flamer.
and by that he means he has a lighter and a can of aerosol deodorant.
Okay.
At
Where you-
some point, I have in my inventory delivered to me hand flamethrower, 4 shots, 2 per reload. I don't know what it does, but I have it.
Okay. Wow. That's great to know.
I mean, I'm
I
carrying
don't
things around that I don't think I've
I
ever used.
I don't know why I was given this. I didn't ask for it, but Red gave it to me.
Looking at a bottle of very alcoholic wine. Hmm. Yep, things I'm never going to use.
I suppose we can do
Things
some
are
light shopping around. If nothing else pops up.
right. Leona nods.
Yay, let's go shopping.
I thought
Leona
that was
looks
all.
at Tina. Phil.
I thought that's what all young
Did
ladies
Tina?
like.
I'm not like
Uh,
other ladies.
Oh, Leona like puts like her hands up on her head. Oh, I'm not like other girls. Like her hands up on her head,
Pumpkin!
mimicking, her ears. Yes, Daddy.
Uh, it's at the, it's at this point. It's at this point. Godbert. I mean, Lord Marinhalf walks in.
Oh, that's who you're facing him off. God damn it. All right,
He is.
Leona.
In both of his arms is a relatively large sack that he is carrying around rather effortlessly, and he walks up to you guys, presumably sitting at a breakfast table, and drops the sack on the table, fracturing it in two, and he dusts his hands off.
Leona.
Cement's tail just shoots up.
Boing. That
Oh, good
that.
thing I have my plates in my hands usually. I'm eating.
Yep. That is your group's monthly stipend. Pumpkin, 8,100 gold pieces. That's 2,000 for each of you, plus 100 for a new table.
I see. Thanks, Dad.
Who the
And she'll
fuck
like
is
give him a
100
little kiss
G
on
for
the
a table?
give.
It is a very
It's a very-
impressive table.
It was a very impressive table.
And
Which is
now
what-
it's
which is-
Not impressive enough.
Which is why.
It's the
Which is
table.
why. Which is exactly why I planned into the expenses. Think, have fun, dears. And he marches right back off.
Well,
It's half the table it used to be.
Leona will grunt, pull off the bag, and begin counting out the coin for everybody.
He thought he would drop it off personally this time around.
Leona appreciates it. All right, you said 2,000 each.
Duh.
Très bien.
Hey, fucking hell yeah!
Alrighty.
And now I can look up what I can buy again.
200 platinum. Things I'm never going to use. I should probably use that for something.
Ping, 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 ping. Uh, God, how much is a parachute worth?
Good grief.
What?
Pathfinder parachute? I am immediately yeeted into a paratrooping military division.
Ooh, fun.
Pathfinder
What was
1E.
the?
What was the thing that I had Theodrin make? The Featherfall token?
Actually, no, hold on. There was something I wanted to. Not the Featherfall token. It was like a wingsuit, I think. Red, I
Glider?
sent you a screenshot of this.
Oh, hold on a minute then. Good golly, Miss Molly.
I do apologize. As image. There it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
I know that
Oh,
a hang glider runs you 500 gold.
Where did you find that?
In the vehicles, in the air vehicle section.
I I I I I I I I remember now, Flinger, Donkishin. Nope, you're covered.
Yeah, but a glider is huge.
Yeah,
We don't
Oh,
know.
those
Oh.
are breaking down apparently.
Which is why that thing exists. Sinbad, you are able to recall a certain magical shop locale through a few roundabouts over on the west side of the city.
Well, I have plans for this, and you're gonna jingles the his share of the coin.
you really want to get that parachute, huh?
Something better.
All right. I'll admit I am a bit curious. So let's go buy whatever you have in mind that's better than a parachute.
Alright. Anyone following? Or are we just moving as a
Yeah.
group, or
Yeah, Leon is down to move as a group. Like she's
Yeah, I might
never
find
gone
something.
I'm asking the other two.
parachute shopping before.
She's never gone parachute shopping before.
Raise your hand if you have. That's what I thought.
What do you want, Cat?
Meow.
He wants treats.
Is
I
that
don't
is,
know.
is that what you want? Okay, because I'm in the middle of something.
The fucking cat
Everyone-
girl, yeah.
I mean, if anyone else wants to do some shopping, I'm just getting like one thing for now.
I am actually kind of interested if anyone would be going with Sinbad, because there is a thing.
Leona wants to go with Sinbad. She is kind of curious what he has in mind that's better than a parachute. And just going around the old capital is just fun.
Yeah. Guess I'll come. Oh, go along. See what this spot is about. And who knows, maybe I'll see something that sparks my interest. If my bloody browser could load!
You summon the Koopa King.
Oh shit!
I'm fucking sorry, what?
We've summoned the Koopa King.
he got wanted her browser to load, so.
Browser.
As the three, possibly possibly four of you, if you manage to find the handcart for Norvin.
Yep.
My internet browser is being a dick, so I can't check the any kind of anything. But I believe I know something that is within these limits of money.
You you have a nice pleasant stroll through the through the old capital, past some of the tracks set up, past a number of of nice open park areas. A few strips selling gelato and patisseries and all sorts of other wonderful, delicious delicacies through the hell 6-layer roundabout that Wild shared that one time.
Oh, what you mean? Hold on. You mean this one?
Yeah, that one. Uh, and you, Sinbad, are able to navigate your way towards that magic item shop you have seen earlier. However, there are a few things off about it. For starters, there is a very large cloth draped across the front window.
Yeah. The cloth on the outside or the inside?
Outside.
Just to lift the cloth.
Uh, the window that you would assume probably should be there is not there. In fact, what remains of it are a few sharp, jagged pieces of glass hanging on the edges. The display case you assume it also seems to have been ransacked.
God damn.
Seems like
I
you've
guess
had a
we found a
burglary.
case.
Sinbad will head into the front door.
The door is still open. You would assume the business is still open, and on the inside is a relatively weary-looking human fellow who looks like he's not having a particularly good past couple of days. But he sees the four of you walk in, and he gives a tired wave. What ho, friends? Sorry for the state of things.
No, it's entirely understandable. Did you have a break-in?
Uh, yeah. Unfortunately, we're still trying to figure out what's missing.
Ah,
No. See,
Uh, but that's not here nor there. Yeah, I would. Is there anything I can help you guys find?
yeah.
I don't know if I'll have it lying around or not, but
Yes, I was looking for a what was it called again? It's a cloak that allows you to glide.
like Batman.
Who's Batman?
I think you mean Bat Rat.
Leon looks very confused. What are you
Sinbad
on
still looks
about?
confused.
Out of character, Flinger. The reason I went so quiet there is because I was really trying hard not to make the obvious joke.
Oh, I know.
Uh,
I have no idea
I
who this
might,
Batman or Batrat is.
I might, I see. I might need to take in the size a little bit for someone of your stature, but no offense intended. But I think
Call
I
me
do
Sure.
have. literally
I just wave
everyone
my hand.
else.
Calling me short. Camera pans out.
Yes.
He shrugs. All right.
What's your height?
God. Let's move. 3'10". 3'10".
Which the shopkeeper notes that down and he says,
Hiniko isn't
Um,
exactly large, but even
Ooh.
she's about a foot higher than you.
I can't help it. It's genetics.
Can't blame your genetics for everything.
he writes something down on a piece of paper and he says to himself, I'll check the back room. I'm not sure if we have anything on display, but I think we can manage something. Is there anything else I can look for you while I'm back there?
So again, just like scratches his chin.
Got anything that boosts agility, like dexterity? How would you call it?
Any magical soaps?
What the?
What? Places I've had to go to traveling with you folks.
Magical soap
You don't use soap.
and if it's
Take a nice
agility you're
dirt
looking at,
bath.
if it's agility you're looking after, I know belts of dexterity are relatively commonplace. I would be shocked if we had if we had those out of stock.
Who knows? Maybe
Could I-
your entire stock of belts was taken.
Red, I
Do you
have a
have-
magical soap I would like to suggest.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Gold, you were going to say something?
Do you have a ring of eloquence?
A ring of what?
Eloquence.
Can you speak English?
Do you have a ring of eloquence?
I don't know. I don't,
That's fancy talk there, right there, Mike.
I don't. I don't even know if that's a word.
Ring, let's speak good.
Oh yes, we do have plenty of ring. Let's speak goods. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Thank you, Norton.
We don't do the
I-
fancy.
You'll have to forgive me, ma'am. I'm not very eloquent.
I'm more of a eloquent.
Leona nods. Like there is actual pain. Like the expression on her face is one of sheer pain.
There. There's no elegant way to take this.
Literally about to burst into fucking tears.
Miss Fancy might be eloquent, but I'm more of a eloquent. And the rat over there might be a delinquent.
That would be that'd be very unelegant. Anyway, anyways, pray allow me to dismiss myself while I investigate these quixotic oddities for your consumption.
Thank you very much.
He disappears into the back room and he gives you a couple of and he gives you guys a couple of minutes to yourself.
Leona glares
Inspecting the
at
situation of the break-in.
Leona is glaring at Hinoko. Yelloquent?
Simba will actually start looking around, looking for clues or stuff. Kind of like starting at the broken window.
You think I don't like yelling?
Leona just groans.
Soldiers need to be able
And
to
notice.
yell sometimes, okay?
Not a word. It's a word. And Leona will sigh, and noting Sinbad and Hinoko are playing Sherlock Holmes. Let me see if Leona has any magic that can be of assistance.
Never heard of good cop, bad cop.
Yes, but we're not interrogating anybody.
If you are wanting to check out the break-in site, I will have you guys roll a perception for clue sniffing.
I would use detect magic, but I think everything's gonna detect magic because we're in a magic shop.
Hinako, Hinako, you cast detect magic, and you feel like you walked into a pinata store.
Oh,
That reminds
what?
you.
You
Reminds me of the-
you detect all of the eaches.
Oh, that.
What's
reminds
public
me of-
knowledge about this?
Come again, Norvin?
What's public knowledge about this?
This the break if you've been reading the newspaper, this break-in, as far as you're concerned, Norvin, happened not last night but the night before.
Interesting.
Inventory is still being still being taken. The police were able to apprehend a potential suspect tied to the break-in last night.
Interesting.
How do we know that?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Just want to ask, how did we know that? Like, is there was there a newspaper or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
Nor-
and also Norvin is in the know as a sort of pseudo law enforcement, essentially.
Okay, gotcha.
Now as for these perception rolls, Hinako, we'll start with you. Judging by how this glass was broken, somebody obviously started from the outside and made their way in, hence a break-in. This doesn't seem to be any sort of magical means they used to actually shatter the window. In fact, it looks like they may have just used a blunt force object, like a baseball bat, perhaps. Sinbad, you pick up on all of this, and then also notice a collection of sun-bleached shadows, essentially, where magical objects in the display used to be, but are obviously not there anymore due to them being shuffled about in the display.
Yep, this breaking is a breaking, all right. Must have been using some blunt force.
I mean, that much is obvious. You could use a glass cutter for a more cleaner cut. Clearly, this was just smash and grab whatever was just in the case.
Let's have.
So it was a smash and grab then?
Seems like it.
Yes.
But then,
Honestly,
weird that you
whatever they
haven't
took
found all
must have been
the.
quite smashing.
Hmm.
Okay.
I said, whatever they took must have been at least quite smashing.
Ha 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 ha.
No, the smashing was part was the window. Anyway,
Her on the arms, like
I'm
yes.
surprised they haven't found the loot though, because if it was just a normal smash and grab,
Depending on what
Well-
it is, it could be a consumable, it could be small or easily overlooked.
and they must have had some kind of escape vehicle, maybe multiple people.
Might have given it to someone else.
That was the second thing I said.
Hmm.
Dexter, do you know something about this?
It was the cat.
Nope, nope, nope. Just having a scratch. Okay.
No.
Well, we'll look at
The
it.
the bad guy of the arc is not the bad guy of the arc is not a tabaxi yet.
Leona glances over at her two companions who look very interested in all this and looks over to Northern. I assume, given the orders already in the know about this, you already have access to truth-telling magic.
It seems likely, yeah. It was just the actual regular cops who did an arrest.
Okay, so
But I'm sure they could
Would-
ask.
I was going to say, would the order be asked to assist with this, or?
I don't know if they'd be asked. I'm certain they'd be willing to help.
Yes, but would they be asked is the question. I'm sure the order has stuff they need to attend to
Are a
and
bit
things.
spread thin at the moment, yes.
Mm.
There are surely some non-combatants, just someone who's retired or something.
Possibly. Do you know if they would be called in to assist in something like this, or?
At risk of repeating myself, I don't know if they would be asked, but they would be willing to help.
I was more asking if you could use like your knowledge of local things in your order to determine if that was the case.
If I'm wrong, I'm sure Red would have said something by now.
This all makes sense.
All right. Well, I suppose like if we want to continue looking into this magic shop burglar, if that's how we want to spend our afternoon, we could make our way down to the station and I could offer my magical assistance in interrogating the prisoner or the suspect or whatever.
All right.
The guy comes out moments later with a assortment of with an assortment of magical procurements for the lot of you. Okay. We let us commence festivities with our short Whiteford fellow.
He clicks his thumb.
That's racial appropriation.
No, that's description of him.
Those
Yes.
are words.
Racial appropriation.
Factual description.
Yeah.
Ladies,
What's
you're
being
all beautiful.
appropriated here?
Sinbad.
Don't like me. Future racism is weird.
The he takes out a small he takes out a small cloak. Let me find the description. It took me a little bit to take this in, but this might be what you are what you are looking for. One, we call it a wing cloak. Looks like a normal cloak looks like a normal cloak by itself, but inlaid within the fabric are these flexible, collapsible wooden struts. So that way, if you feel like you wanted to go for a glide, I suppose, uh, might not be might not be the easiest thing to maneuver, but it should definitely help the fall.
Hey, that.
And as a small token of your of your patronship, he also slides you a small cardboard box.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
You did ask for magic soaps, and this was a small something I had. It's a gift.
Alright. How much do I owe you for the wing cloak?
Uh, assume we buy it separately. That wing cloak there goes for a nice 1,200 of your finest rat folk gold pieces.
I don't have ratful gold pieces, but I do have gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Hey, wing cloak. Do.
Sec, secondly for the nice human foxy, half foxy.
Human.
For the nice young human lady here, he take he takes out a small leather belt, sets it down gently on the table. Fortunately, physical ability enhancing belts are not the hardest things to manufacture or come by. Hopefully, this one will suffice. If you'd like me to make any small design alterations, please let me know. I can get this to you by the end of the day.
Well, as long as it doesn't stand out too much, I tend to
I assure you, it won't.
appreciate darker styles. Let's say.
Oh, yeah, I'll take up my cloak slot. Okay.
And then for the absolutely fabulous, wonderful Lady Leona Antos Miranda, sorry, sorry, I've seen your name crop up in plenty of newspapers. I forgot that those last two words are not actually part of your title.
I know.
May I present for your perusal, approval, and appreciation one ring of uh
Talk better.
talk better, yes.
Yes. Leona will take the ring of talk better and examine it.
is a it looks a bit like one of those decoder rings you would see you would see in kids cereal boxes.
Huh. A little tackier than what Leona was hoping for, but like I assume it's like fancy. It's got like little runes carved
Absolutely.
along the edge.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Leona will nod. All right. This looks like exactly what I was hoping to get.
I am very I am I am happy I could assist. That the dexterity belt is a dexterity belt, and the ring of eloquence is goes for 3.5K.
All right. What languages does this ring of eloquence come with?
The big four. So common, dwarven, elven, and it says gnomish, but we haven't really talked too much gnomish over the course of this campaign. So, let's say undercommon.
All right.
I'll be back.
Undercommon it is. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Leona will hand over the 3.5K gold for the ring of eloquence.
And what about you, gunman? What can I do for you?
I'm just with them.
Oh,
I'm back.
Norman just standing there, like just looming.
Menacingly.
I'm just with them. A tumbleweed blows through. Oh, okay. Can I interest you in anything specific?
No.
Just like the quiet pause before Norman.
A
says,
car alarm goes off outside, and then it gets quieted with a chirp chirp, and it's like, oh, okay.
You need a hobby.
But I'm not buying anything at the moment.
all right. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate the ring very much. It'll come in here.
It is a pleasure, Lady Leona. He bows politely. And again, I'm sorry for the state for the state of the shop. I have every assurance from the from the police that they're looking into it, though.
Right.
Sinbad's putting on his new cloak, having to take off his cloak of resistance.
Mm.
I could choose.
Uh,
Resistance.
the shop,
All right,
the shopkeeper takes notice and raises an eyebrow. Mr. Mr. Radfolk, I don't suppose that's a cloak of resistance in your hand there.
It is.
Mind if I see it?
Sinbad kind of like quirks an eyebrow to it, but just hands it over.
He takes a look at it and examines it. Does Sinbad have anything in his chest slot, perhaps?
It's chest slots. I don't know how
Magic
many
item
slots.
wise.
Magic item
Well,
wise.
Yeah, do you have like a magic vest or something like that?
I have a barbed vest, but that's not magical.
Hmm.
And how strong? And how strong is this cloak again?
+1.
Hmm. Well, it's a very nicely done. Well, it's a very nicely done cloak here. Hmm.
I can't remember where I got it. I think I got it at the beginning.
I have an I have an idea, my good rat. I happen to know I happen to know a couple of tailor friends. How opposed would you be to me handing this off to one of them? We might be able to transform this into a vest or something, so that way it doesn't get in the way of your new cloak.
Mm. That does sound good, though. I kind of already have a vest. He kind of like pokes at one of the barbs on his vest. But if you can mimic, if they can mimic something like this, that would definitely be useful and well appreciated.
Well,
Leona thinks. I guess you could layer them. The cloak of resistance under the barbed vest, or the vest of resistance under the barbed vest.
Yeah, but kind of gets. I imagine that gets a little tight in that area.
It is a magical vest. They do tend to be rather flexible in their fitting.
You're also not allowed to do that.
The barbed vest
Yeah.
isn't magical.
Oh, okay.
If it was magical, that would be correct, but it's not. So, yeah.
Well, sure. I suppose so.
I'm I might I might request a small a small service fee to help cover the tailoring expenses. But if you come back, let's say this time tomorrow, they should have it in relatively good condition.
Okay. How much?
It would uh for the materials and service, I would say, hmm, it would be it would be I would be estimating right now, but somewhere between 200, 250.
Oh, I can do that. I had them 250.
Uh, Magnificent. The merchant will take the cash off your hand. He will write you a small note, and hand it over to you, Sinbad. Just in case I'm not here, just show that to whoever's behind the counter, and I've the utmost assurance they'll handle it.
So quotations, vest of quotation notes. Or sorry, resistance. Vest of resistance.
Yes. Excuse me.
All right. No, I'm taking the notes. All right. This time tomorrow, hopefully, nothing too crazy distracts me between now and then.
Uh, I look forward to seeing you again, Mr. Rat.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can do to assist you, kind folks, in any way?
Leona notices Hinoko like looking at her money pouch sadly. Do you not have enough for the belt, Hinoko?
It was more expensive than I was expecting. Oh well.
Well,
Have to save up for another time then.
yeah. Leona nods. I don't have enough cash on hand to lend you the difference either, unfortunately. The ring took out the majority of my savings for that.
I can work. I believe we can work out a payment plan. I don't suppose you kind folk are here for the race.
We are, in fact.
Clearly you wouldn't be you wouldn't be coming to my shop if you didn't have some 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 amount of way to support your purchases. Mm, tell you what, let's uh, let's discount this belt a little bit. Yes, 1,000 gold, and if you 1,000 gold and uh and a promise that you'll be able to cover the remaining 1,000 sometime after the race. Yes,
3,000.
3,000.
Belt run. Right, yeah. A belt of +2 runs for 4,000 gold.
I could have sworn it was 2,000 each.
That's
No,
crafting.
they pray. Yeah,
You're
it's
used
that
to having a
with
crafter.
craft.
I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
I'm slightly baffled that Gold's wizard minion can't craft anything.
She can craft scrolls.
Can't craft anything useful to us.
Scrolls are useful. Besides, she just got back from vacation.
Yes, ma'am.
Leona is not going to make is not going to force Saria to learn how to fucking sew just so he and Oko can have a cheaper belt. Even if she's
I'm not
technically
asking
back
anyone
from
for anything.
yeah, even if Saria is technically back from vacation, Leona does kind of want her to take it easy. Anyway, are we done at the magic station?
I think we might be.
Alrighty. So Hinoko is going to pay 1,000 now with 3,000 due later.
Not gonna put words in her mouth, but
God damn it! I was muted again. Bloody. Ah. I don't do well with credits, so.
I'm back. Apologies.
No worries.
We never miss you.
Alrighty.
Sinbad.
Huh?
I'm sorry, shit.
Say again?
Nah, that's a shitty joke. Anyway, I didn't do well with credits, so I'm not going to take that offer. I'll just come back later for when I actually have the money. Or I'll happen to walk into another shop in some other city at some point, or I don't know.
We're going to, I think we'll be in town long enough that we'll be able to come back here. Besides, I think the belt really does go well with your outfit.
I feel like I need to do a slow clap. You think I give a fuck about how it looks on my suit?
Leona rolls her eyes. She kind of meant that as a bit of a joke, but just sighs and says, "Come on, Hinoko, let's get going."
sorry, very sorry about that.
Nah, I'm sorry I couldn't be a paying customer.
No, no, well,
Alrighty.
not at all. I'm certain we'll work on something out later. Come back, come back anytime though.
Have a good day, sir. Okay, ladies, where to next?
Leona looks. Uh, well, I was going to propose we get some fine clothes for those who lack them.
Looks at Sinbad.
This is
Didn't we already do that once?
this is.
I believe that was before
Yeah.
Sinbad.
That was for the party. That was before Sinbad arrived. Leona is mostly just looking at Sinbad. Yeah,
What?
I think he would look very nice in a nice suit.
Maybe.
Besides, this is the final lap of the showcase. It's going to be quite the festivities thrown afterwards.
That may be true, but I am very comfortable in my armor. I suppose I can have it shine, embellish it a bit.
Sounds like I need to throw away my clothes after the party because I probably tore it or it's reeking like alcohol.
Leona says, "You can. It's a chain shirt, right? You can wear that under a suit."
No, I mean, looking at its current thing, it's a little bit more than just a shirt.
All right, the barbed vest, I'll give you that. Then you might have some trouble with that.
Yes. I'm sure I can find some fancy stuff to embellish myself.
Get you a monocle or something. They're all
I
the
could
rage
use a
these
new eye
days, you know.
patch. I could use a new eye patch. Mm,
In the meantime, though, I saw you two nods to Hinoko. looking over at the break-in, does this mean that we're going to be sticking our noses where they don't belong again?
For a bit of fun? Maybe.
I look forward to Leona getting shot at.
I'm honestly not sure if you were being sarcastic. Either way,
No comment.
no comment. Either way, Norvin, do you know which police station this suspect might be held at?
I never said anything about going into debt. Into
I probably do, yes.
Well, let's go offer our services to the local police force. I'm sure they'll appreciate having some mages.
Plus, it gives us something to do.
I mean, yes. What are we
Plenty
going
of
to?
other things. There's plenty of other things I can think of doing, but I don't know. I thought you might appreciate this opportunity, Hinako.
I mean, I was just looking at the stuff. Wasn't really planning anything on it.
All right, well, never mind then. We don't have to look into this at all.
No. If you want to go and do that, we'll do that.
And I just said
No.
it gives us something to do.
All right, let's go do this.
I hope you away.
Lead the way, Norvin.
This way.
Leona follows in a little bit of a huff.
Something I said.
Mm.
Norvo, is there anything, Norvo, anything you wish to divulge regarding regarding this incident? You may or may not have a couple of extra details.
Nah.
Okay.
If we go there and it turns out to be useful, great. If we go there and it turns out to be useless, Leona's not being shot at. Great.
I am curious what you know and you're not telling us, but I have no idea that Leona has no idea that you're concealing information. So onward to the police station.
You
He probably doesn't care
arrive
if he's
in
hiding information.
you arrive in pretty in pretty in pretty short order. Uh, the other roundabouts are absolutely hellish again. But before long, Norvin has successfully escorted you to the precinct wherein this potential suspect was taken in. The guards in around this police station are dressed are dressed very properly in their most wonderful fineries, with all the first class uniforms and white gloves and hats that cover the eyes for some reason.
I see. Leona will introduce herself, and say that she heard about the recent break-in at Monty's Magic Mart.
How did you
And
know?
well, she and her friends had just gone there to purchase some items, and they heard about it from the fellow behind the counter and thought they might come down and offer their assistance in dealing with the case. She herself has a bit of magic, as do several of her friends, that may be useful in solving this case, as she understands that the force is a bit overextended, given the busyness of the city during the showcase season.
It's at this point he notices that there is a paladin of shooty shooty bang bang standing alongside next to you. And he seems aware that you are investigating something like this to some degree. So after everything gets cleared with the lieutenant on duty, you are shown towards the holding areas and escorted to the jail cell holding what seems to be a very a it it is a dark-haired human who is currently standing in the corner of his jail cell, muttering to himself.
Has he been cooperative?
We, he's been cooperative, but it would seem it would appear as though been uh he's been elucidating his stream of consciousness ever since we found him and arrested him and processed him. And he's been like this for a bit, cooperative, but not making sense.
Just like saying random nonsense?
Far as we can tell, yes.
Huh.
Mayhaps a spell or some poison.
Uh,
Uh,
uh, uh, we, we did try the tech magic on him. Nothing really showed up, and then we also tried to try to cast a poison purging spell, and well,
Nothing. Gotcha.
hmm.
not that way. No.
Leona will turn to Norman. What can your magic cure people of?
Not
Life.
insanity.
Life.
It's not his magic, that's just his gun.
Yeah, that's not magic.
Uh,
I can fix mild illness.
can I roll
Second thing
to
that-
see like what's what he's displaying? If it's like some sort of known sickness or mental affliction?
You could try.
What do I need?
Uh, let's hear. Medicine isn't a skill, so
skill.
heal is out. That'd probably be the fastest way to diagnose something.
Which one? Oh, heal.
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 Oh, single digit. Oh, that's a 2.
It is one that you can
Uh,
make on train.
uh, uh, send, Sinbad, you know this melody anywhere. This man seems to be suffering from insanity.
I believe this man is just insane.
Are there like bars on the cell door or whatever?
No, the cell's literally a walk-in.
I don't know if it's like they just have a big steel door and a big window that you can see through. I don't know what's going on. I want to cast
No,
Detect Evil, but I don't know if it'll be blocked by the walls or whatever.
It's a barred front. Go ahead.
Detect Evil. I don't actually have it as a spell. It's a spell-like ability. So
I'm gonna DM you the results real fast.
So well, I don't think it will need to worry, because I'm pretty sure if he detects evil, Norvin will just point at him and start going, "Evil!"
I'm not
Now
that
he'll just open fire.
And he's going, they're coming to take me away. Haha, they're coming to take me away.
No,
Haha,
no,
hee
no,
hee,
no,
ha ha.
no,
The funny farm.
no, not that way. No.
With trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and
Wow,
twiddle
for
their
the love of
thumbs and
God,
are
I'm trying
coming
to
to
type
take me
something.
away. Haha.
It's turned to drive you nuts.
They're coming to take him away.
Can you please?
My mom has had that as a ringtone for a while.
Oh my lord, my mom sings it every once in a while.
I have never heard this song in my life.
Hoo hee ha ha, the funny farm.
Keep
Keep? Did he keep with us?
me. I desire focus.
We will impose Zen upon this speak.
Yes, please. That's perfectly fine. Thank you. But please, no more Dr. Demento for a couple seconds.
Don't want to murder anyone. You don't want to murder anyone.
It's a lie. As a DM, he wants to murder everyone, just not right now.
Ah. No, Hinako, that is not helping.
What did Hinako
What's
do?
Hinako doing?
You tell me.
Random
What is
bartender
this?
next door.
What is this?
Oh
Oh,
no.
you know, just bartending.
Yes. We all need a drink.
Don't
I'm
mind the
trying
flamethrowers.
And then I accidentally opened Microsoft Word.
What the fuck?
Why? Why would you do this?
Accidentally, I just said.
I'm more confused as to how you accidentally opened Microsoft Word.
Because I clicked the wrong shortcut.
Oh no! Yeah, fair enough. I sometimes open, what is it, Outlook? Yeah, the email thingajiggers.
Oh yeah. Oh my lord, there's a
I'm so
button on my
baffled why I
keyboard.
need Microsoft Word.
Everyone needs Microsoft Word.
OneNote, Word.
Pleb.
Dare you? All of my campaign's notes are in fucking OneNote.
Oh wait a minute. Is that the open source version? I forget.
No. I still need a 365 or whatever the Microsoft thing is.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
Fucking stupid.
Try a protection from evil spell.
Oh, well, he's doing something mystical, so it must mean he picked up something.
No, I'm saying this.
Me.
Someone.
I actually have that spell. What do you know?
Yes, it's one of the better ones. I hope you have it.
Yeah, no. All right. So yeah, with the officer's permission, Leona would like to attempt a casting of protection from evil on this person, and the recommendation of the paladin of the Order of Saint Aristil.
But Madame, we thought there was nothing. We thought there was nothing magical about him.
There's
Uh,
something evil, but he is not evil.
Très bien.
Leona will cast a protection from evil on this man, reaching forward to gently tap him and then cast a boot.
It costs near nothing and may solve the mystery outright.
No, 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 no. Uh, and and after you hear the crash of a ceramic tub falling outside of the police station,
Jesus!
you cast the spell, Leona. You see this individual start to twitch violently and grab at his head, yelling in pain.
My God. Leona will say to Norm, is he possessed?
I don't know, maybe.
You're a priest. Do priest thing.
Let me try my one rank in knowledge religion quickly.
You're a priest, do your priest thing. Alright, loads holy bullet.
My one rank in knowledge religion to see if I know what's going on.
I thought maybe I could know something arcana, but I know jack shit about this one.
I have a rank in knowledge planes.
So do I.
That one
Are we
might
just,
actually
okay?
do something.
So I guess we're just throwing all the knowledge skills at this to see if the GM will give us a clue.
Hey, I
I
thought
was
arcana might
trying to
be
prove a
logical.
point.
Okay, then.
Technically, we're supposed to wait for the DM to say, yes, that might work, try it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just did it for the memes. Ignore my rolls.
I think Norvin's is going to be the most applicable here, and Norvin, you have seen an exorcism once or twice, and while you don't know the particulars or ins and outs of it, you do know that when something evil is being expunged from a physical body, it's usually not the most pleasant thing for them.
Okay. I will pull out my gun, my holy symbol, and a vial of holy water.
Oh, I was right.
In descending order of possible usefulness. And then do the move action version of Detect Evil, where I don't get to see what else is going on, only what's going on with this one thing.
I'm not completely sure if I'm going if I need to draw a map for this or not. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to continue describing this, and then we'll take it from there. Leona, roll perception.
Okay. Leona rolls perception. This is going to go well, I'm sure. Apparently it does.
You have you have a +4 in it, you bimbo. You're fine.
We're level 8, that's nothing.
Yeah, like we're level 8. That is shit. Leona's terrible at perceiving.
Well, screw me then.
No, you got one thing right. Leona is a bimbo.
Leona, Leona, you hear a you hear almost what sounds like a screech and a hiss. Not from the man himself. He's still he's still yelling in pain. But you hear a very feral territorial screech of aggression, and you see a few you see a few spindly like legs, like the ones you would see on a bug, start to chitter around, trying to climb out of its mouth.
Leona lets out a very distressed shriek. Because
There
that's
is a
just gross.
there is a stool in the jail cell.
Divine Bond and target it with my smite. Can someone please physically pull that out? I don't want to shoot
Yeah.
this person.
How is how is the policeman with us responding to all this?
Mon Dieu!
I assumed as much.
Actually, precise shot. I don't risk accidentally shooting this person. I do have to take a minute to do my buff routine, so
Norvin raises his gun and like presents his holy
start
symbol and
chanting in Celestial.
begins.
I mean, if you give me a moment, I can probably pull it out.
Sorry,
That would
what's coming
probably
out
be
of
more useful, yes.
I think I zoned out for half a moment there.
So there are like, how did you describe the legs? Spindly, insect-like legs are coming out of this man's mouth now.
Oh,
As
fun!
Norvin is chanting in Celestial as while making and his gun begins to glow with holy magic.
I did not sign up for this, and just Sabal will prime his gun.
That does require me to get into the cell. I guess that's done easy enough.
Leona went in. You can go in too.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Starts
Yeah,
chanting in Sylvan.
Okay.
By the powers of angels and fairies.
This one's only a standard action, so
Go like go, and like bulks up.
Brunk. All right. All right. And is Hinako gonna try pulling the figurative rabbit out of the figurative mouth?
yep. Guess that's what I've been tasked to do. So
Yo heave ho. Give me a roll.
straight strength or what got ya?
Do you have any? Do you have athletics?
That's not a skill in
Got,
this.
yes, shut up. I don't know why I thought it was. Yeah, straight strength, Nico.
Alright, good thing I pumped it up. And I still fucking fail.
You managed to grab this thing, but it's but it's but as you do you hear a very territorial hiss noise, and it kind of just jostles around back, and it kind of jostles your hand around back and forth inside this guy's mouth, who would be screaming, but is now mostly tasked with trying to breathe through his nose.
Fuck. Simba's never seen anything like this before.
I don't know what this thing is, but god damn it is stuck in hell.
Leona is going to collect herself a little bit. She's going to do a prayer, as in the spell.
Okay.
Does this thing have spell resistance?
It does, yes.
Alrighty. 1d20 plus my caster level versus its spell resistance.
That'll do. That'll do. What's going on with it?
It just has a -1 on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. And with a prayer on her lips, Leona is going to try and calm herself down, muttering to herself as she will attempt to help Hinoko yank this foul creature from this poor man's mouth.
Simba will switch from his gun to his rapier, as there's now just friendlies in the way.
On three, Hinoko, on three. 1, 2, 3.
What good is a 8 check gonna do on the strength of 4?
I was just more flavoring it as Leona trying her, but no, Leona is trying to yank the creature out.
You can do it, Nico. One more time.
I don't think.
Well, I get a new roll.
Another strength, I believe.
I am, of course, readying an action to shoot the fuck out of it.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess it worked.
Ta-da! The man falls backwards. Falls backwards onto his back, clearly unconscious, unquestionably dazed. As in your hands, Hinako, is a strange. Listen to my description. It is a very long, spindly insect-like creature that with a bunch of legs going down its almost foot-long, slender body, ultimately coming to a thick head with a large with a small mouth filled with myriad teeth as it coils and flips around and shrieks at you and makes all sorts of noise.
Ready to action.
It's already in my hands anyway.
Combustion.
Roll damage, Norman.
14, and if it is an evil outsider, undead, or
Shit.
an evil dragon somehow, then there's an extra 7.
An extra 7?
Yes.
So how this works is Hinako pulls this thing out. It goes it gets caught on fire and then gets splattered against the back wall of the cell in a shower of yellow blood.
Bang.
Gods and angels! What on earth? What's that thing?
Problem solved.
Right.
Needless to say, a bunch of policemen come in shortly afterward because they heard a gun go off in the police station.
Understandable.
Not my fault.
Did they see the dude up from the order town there? And everybody's like, okay, never mind, clear away.
It's
See
that it's that one meme from Naked Gun where Leslie Nielsen is standing in front of the burning building and telling everyone to go home, everything's fine.
All right.
Jedi business. Get back to your drinks.
Well, what? What the hell was is it? What the hell was that thing?
I suggest we take it to members of my order to.
Take it. Is there anything left of it?
It's one bullet. I didn't explode it.
Yes.
I mean, it seemed to have exploded pretty much all over that wall there. At least most of it, that guts.
Hinako, you're still holding the lower half of it flambe, so that could be something.
That will be enough to identify it. If it isn't, there are others like him. They'll need to be cured anyway.
So we're taking that thing and that man to your order, Northern? Is that the plan here?
The man can stay here for now. Or not.
He probably needs medical help. He had that
Then he
thing
shouldn't be moved.
inside him. Leah looks like she wants to argue, but really can't at the moment.
Please do call a medic. This is to the shocked police officer.
Hey, I didn't use any light magic.
Bird. Sorry.
I'm
Ow.
Can I, as the one not shell-shocked person here, use Intimidate to be more commanding than, like, actively scary?
Sure, how do you go about doing this?
Just firm, calm voice. Hey,
Smack, get a hold
this
of
is your
yourself, man.
task. This is your task. Go do it.
Smack.
Pull
You,
yourself
get a-
together.
You, get a medic. My party, we're going. We're leaving. Come on.
Newspaper.
Hey, I'm not shell shocked. I'm just holding on to this burning whatever it was.
Yeah. Leona's a little shell-shocked by the fucking demon popping out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah,
Sinbad's
Sinbad, definitely.
I did kind of rather instinctively set it on fire. My bad.
Yeah. This is the thing that I am supposed to be dealing with. So I think it. Or at least sort of.
Norvin, like, this is like, finally, all my training in monster hunting finally going to pay
Finally,
off.
something that makes sense. We're going to my order. Let's go.
Yeah. Norvin, finally, something I understand. Demons. Alright, yeah, like, Leona's a bit shell-shocked, but yeah, she will, as Norvin is being very commanding at the moment, yeah, she'll, follow him to his, to wherever he's leading.
Yeah.
She's been shot at before. She's just never had fucking demons come out of people's mouths.
I'll write down where we're staying and just like put it in this guy's pocket if he hasn't. Just like if you have any questions, we're here. Go get a medic, and I'll give him a little push.
By the way, monsieur, allons-y. Okay, do you want to know what the sad part is? I actually speak French, but I'm still being like stereotypically French.
I know, it's great. I know, it's great, and I love it, Red.
And here I am, like, the fuck is he saying?
Albert, Jacques, Pierre, une baguette par le soufflet dans l'Eiffel Tower.
What?
Marie Antoinette à la surrender.
Following Norman out of the place. It's like, oh
Yes,
boy.
we are leaving.
Alright, yeah, we are leaving. We're taking the,
am I just supposed to walk around the streets with this burning thing in my hand?
Good point. Do we have like an evidence bag or something?
And
Just like
maybe something to douse the flames.
that'll be. You can do that. You're fireproof.
yeah, you can just pat it out.
You can just do that. We need an evidence bag.
The desk sergeant takes the sub sandwich out of a brown paper bag and hands it to you.
Good enough. Just take the corpse, put it in the bag.
You'll never see that bag ever again.
It's just a brown paper bag, but I don't think they care.
Yeah.
It's got like a lovely letter on it from the guy's wife or something.
Take off that letter, put it on the desk.
It's like written on the bag.
Just like staple the bag shut or whatever in the
Bon-
handy haversack.
Bon chance au travail, mon ami.
I don't know what that means.
Good luck at work. Good luck at work, my friend.
Okay. So just take the note off on the desk. Hopefully there wasn't any more food in here. We're leaving.
Anyway, yeah,
A slightly jelly-covered demon.
Completely. Alright, yeah, we'll rush to the clock tower where Norvin's order has their headquarters.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it, Flinger. Excuse me. Yeesh. I'm okay.
Right.
Anything happen on our way there?
I am going to circle back around to something that Norvin said a little bit earlier, that they three might have picked up on. At some point, Norvin alluded to the fact that this may not be the only guy who's been behaving like that.
I did say that, didn't I?
You did say that.
Yes. Like, where are we gonna find them? Is there more in the cells?
Prison. Presumably they've been arrested. Do none of you read newspapers?
We just got here. I just got up, and we started moving routes. I have not had the chance.
I haven't even had the chance to do my daily routine. Man, I have a headache. Speaking of which.
Leona just shakes her head. No, she doesn't. Not unless it's got like her family or other big important political thing name in it. Like,
On the newspaper, under like the same headline, it would probably be like another break-in in string of sudden bouts of insanity or whatever.
oh
That's what like the
no,
headline would be.
that's not good.
I'm certainly keeping my eyes peeled.
Leona is
Ish,
staying.
and
Leona is staying very close to Norvin and Sinbad, and like just kind of like kind of cowering a little bit as they go through the streets.
They haven't been violent as far as I'm aware.
Well,
See, why
that's a
did you have to
relief.
say that? 'Cause I feel like you've jinxed us now.
I was going to be like, hey. Then I was like, nah, that's a good point, actually. I don't want her to be next to me. Stay with them. Yes.
Yeah. Leona knows Hinoko likes her personal space.
Protect me!
Anyway, do we make it to the tower without incident, or are we ambushed by fucking flesh puppet zombies?
In the grand center of the old capital stands a tower of 50 stories tall, where the order of Sandera still awaits.
Just walk past
Hey,
the street performer.
I was going to run for corn. Now he starts doing some solo on a lute.
Did you get an electric guitar? How'd you even do that?
And then a string snaps.
Doing.
Well, you were going to get
This is
yourself
clearly
a.
a gnome.
If you stick with singing, you might get somewhere. That, however, was awful.
Aw.
Uh, Leona will toss. Leona will toss him a couple silver. For the singing was good though.
I had silver spare.
I don't know. The concept was good, but needs some more training, I
Yeah.
think.
Trying my best.
I'm still going.
Yeah, Leona
Also,
just tossed him.
he's leaving too.
Shit! Leona scampers after Norvin.
Thanks
Ain't
for
too
the
hard
tip,
for Sinbad to
though.
do the same.
It is a ancient monolith of the Order of Saint Aristotle. just about any paladin that wishes to join up comes here to perform their initiation rites and to master their skills across all manner of trials and tribulations and training exercises. Only the best of the best of the best are ever admitted here. Only a select few are ever chosen to wear the wonderful that is a silver belt buckle of Saint Arasil. And I had to look at Norvin's picture for a second. They are the few. They are the proud. They are the shooty bangers.
They probably have like
and outside you hear a trumpet fanfare.
This place is pretty gaudy.
The old capital, it's a little bit, but
They probably
I
have like a
assume
public lobby or whatever, so just straight
Yeah.
through.
Watch
Any
you
requisite
watch you come
badge flashing.
watch you come through the first floor, and then there's like 100 guns trained on you.
I don't care.
like holds up his badge, continues on.
I'm supposed to be here. We're moving.
I know. It's just this rat folk walking around these sacred halls.
Can I
Yeah.
get can I get a round of perception checks from you, lot?
Yes.
Okay.
1 second. Let's see. That is an inventory. Oh, come on.
Leona's a little disturbed by the happenings.
Norvin, actually, I know I called for a check from everyone. You would just know this.
Okay. That makes me
in
considerably less worried.
inside the ground floor of the gray brick structure, you notice that there is not much in the way of decorations or symbols or trophies or insignia or much of anything like that. The two walls off to your side, however, have a collection of names inscribed onto them.
Hold your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
The gnome outside is warming up his amplifier.
He's put his microphone in the microwave.
He'll probably be back on. Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
Have to disconnect and reconnect sometimes. Should be better now.
Kind of. Yeah.
And this is probably like the public lobby or whatever. If it's the ground floor.
It is.
Okay. You can look later or you can wait here. We're moving.
Leona nods and follows Norvin.
All right. Following.
There is a there is a younger lad working the front desk, and he salutes you crisply, Norman. Uh, uh, I'm sorry. Do you have a rank?
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe. I certainly have not been told if I do.
God, what is the ranking structure of the Paladin Order?
If I have to come up with one off the top of my head, there would be the trainees, then the just regular soldiers? Question mark. Or one step above them. Then you'd have senior paladins who just survive to the point where they're old enough they can't do things anymore. And then they'd be like one guy who's in charge of everything.
Supreme Grandmaster.
The Supreme Patriarch.
I was just gonna go with immortal, but fuck it, sure.
Immortal's cool. I was going for a Warhammer Fantasy reference, like the one that I know.
Oh yeah, fucking Gelt. Supreme Patriarch. Fair enough.
The patriarch's a girl, by the way.
Yeah.
Does
It's a
it make them-
traditional title, not necessarily a factual one.
Brilliant.
Anyways, he stands up and salutes you, Norman. Sir Paladin, how can I help you?
I need something identified.
What is it? What is this thing that needs to be identified? That was a stupid question.
Yes.
Like, he realizes it the second he asks it.
Is there anything too important looking on the desk? I'm just going to handy haversack, demon, slam.
He takes out a small cloth and a bottle of Windex. Spritz, spritz.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Gold, you are very staticky.
Alright, I'm gonna close the window. Is this
Get
better?
out of the microwave.
I think it's the problem is the wind.
Unless the wind also sounds like a Tesla coil.
I don't know why it's doing that. Is it better now?
It is not currently buzzing.
Perfect.
I understand. May I suggest you visit Lord Hamilton, floor 35.
Of course. Demon, pick up, back of the bag. Back in the other bag, because the bag was in the bag. And we're walking up a fuck ton of stairs.
The bag was in the bag.
Well, yeah, I have the brown paper bag that I put the demon in, and I put that in the handy haversack.
And then I mail that haversack to myself.
No, I carry it, obviously. Mail takes too long.
Alright.
Floor 35.
Alright.
He points you to a set of wooden double doors over to your right.
Yep. And we're moving again.
Inside is a steel platform with another incredibly scrawny trainee gripping a gear crankshaft off to the side.
This is how they build muscle.
Please tell me you're not going that far up.
35.
Oh God, help me!
Oh my lord.
Yeah, the
What do you mean
droids
build
are-
muscle? I'm strength 11.
No, this is how the trainees builds muscle.
Yes.
The door.
Me and Carrie weren't on this for long.
The door shuts behind you, and he just starts wailing away on this crank. Just.
I found a list of potential paladin ranks.
It's not bad.
I guess
Hopefuls.
This elevator ride takes a couple of minutes, and by the time the doors finally open up, and you look back at this trainee flat.
blast.
We can look back at the trainee. We're 35 floors up.
No, he's in the elevator with us. He has to crank
Okay.
himself up too.
Fair.
I love it.
Usually they'd have paused halfway through.
Floor very high.
Hold on, I think we need to go 30 more floors up.
Absolutely not.
This is only a 50. There's only 50 floors in this building.
That you know of. Come on.
I know.
Like the idea that Nora like continues on that you know of, and like we're left following him.
Just as I get off the elevator.
An assortment of high-ranking paladin offices are strewn out before you, with a few of the more intelligent ones walking about here and there on the floor, conversing with each other. They give you a few side eyes in bed.
Hi. Sinbad will just, I don't know, fuck it. Smile and wave to like the first lady that gives him a look. Gives her a wink or something.
Click.
What?
Click, like the sound of a hammer being cocked.
Oh. Can't even make it.
I presumably know who it is. I'm
This
to
be
go.
Sinbad.
Like I've seen the guy before.
Yeah. Yes. Before you, is the office of a Lord Paladin Valtteri Hamilton. Can I get
No,
it?
Polite
Henry.
knock.
Uh, a very well tanned paladin in some very large in a very large armor, with pauldrons that practically dwarf his head. Stands before you, Norvin, with platinum blonde hair and striking green eyes.
Sorry.
Been a while.
Sir Hamilton.
You just said the door open.
Stop knocking on the door. It's already open.
That wasn't me, so
Yeah, no. I don't know who that was.
Wisp, I think.
No, it wasn't me.
I'm busy
Well,
doing
anyways.
something.
What brings you to the tower, my boy?
Need a creature
Oh, boy.
identified, sir.
A creature identified, you say?
Yes.
Come on, and set it on the table there.
Brown bag on table.
Did you report this to Lavinia yet?
Not yet, sir.
I'll inform her now. Where'd you now? you want to tell me what happened first, or?
It was inside the head of one of the people who were arrested for the recent break-ins.
That is peculiar. What? What? And he takes the bag and he flips it upside down. By the way, I suppose it can't be. Oh my goodness!
A
Sorry for
protection
Where's the
from
the
wind?
evil.
jarring.
Where's
A
the
protection
Windex?
from a protection from evil spell brought it out, and I believe the man would still be unconscious at this point.
Uh, is he? Is with the medics then?
Yes. We did not move him from his cell. Lack of knowledge on what injuries there might be.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure how open he would be to an interview at this point. The answer is not likely. I don't suppose you have the other half of this creature available.
It
I
is
believe
on the
that's been
wall of the
splattered
cell.
on the wall.
It was squishier than I thought it was, sir.
Duly noted. It's hard to identify just from the back of it. He takes the body and sets it under a magnifying glass, like one of those big ones you move around with both of your hands.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know those.
I'm sure one of us can sketch what the rest of it looked like, or
Uh,
describe it at least.
tent, just from the structure.
I'm decently good
Kindness,
with a piece of wood.
kind, kindness, exoskeleton. Uh, amber hemoglobin.
You are also likely to find other specimens inside the heads of other victims if you wished for more.
We may need a second sample just to confirm my suspicions.
Leona gulps a little bit.
Oh, fun.
Bit of
Never
muscle
thought
might be
I'd get to be a
required.
surgeon.
But if I'm not mistaken, this is a creature that, if I had to guess, just from just from this incomplete data, and please take this with a minor grain of salt. But if I recall correctly, this is a strain of brainworm that, if I remember correctly, was originated in, what was the name of that one region? I want to say Marinhalf.
Leona blinks. I from Marinhalf, sir, and I can't say I recall ever dealing with these creatures.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't. My apologies. I meant not to suggest that there were that it was. I had no idea,
Miranda.
Miss Miranda. My humblest apologies. Any relation to Laura Miranda, perhaps?
Indeed.
I'm I'm I'm
I'm
I'm
his
I'm
daughter.
might need to have a word with a man of the house as well. Now then, now when I say this comes from the Marin-Half region, I don't mean it is actually from Marin-Half. In fact, it is rumored that this species was supposed to be extinct as of anywhere between half to a full millennia ago, depending on who you're asking.
See, so that would have been before Marinhalf and Ivor Ward split. Interesting.
So of course the question is raised of how is such a species here before me now?
If I may, sir, I would suggest sending out small teams to get them out of the heads of the victims before continuing to discuss possibilities.
I completely agree. I will go. I will go downstairs and begin a few small detachments. In the meantime, I recommend you get this word to Lavinia post haste. May I entrust you three with helping our paladin friend do whatever he needs to further this investigation.
Of course, sir.
Somebody kind of shrugs. Why not?
Leona shoots him a look like, be polite.
I could have been far worse.
Thank you very kindly, my friends. No, if you'll excuse me, I have a very important. I have some very important business to attend to. He marches out of the office and over to the elevator. I need to go to the second floor. Initiate. Yes, sir. And then up to the 49th floor. Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ. Are those recruits paid?
I believe they are.
Paid in muscle.
Paid not enough.
We we have a gift shop downstairs. We pay them in vouchers for those.
Oh,
Paladin's not
so,
evil.
so not worth it.
Hey, they need their training.
No.
It builds character or something.
It does.
Sure.
More like a kid builds muscle mass.
a balding paladin with very large glasses marches past Leona. Correct. It does build character. There's a spiky haired blonde shorter paladin walking behind him.
It's an apprenticeship. They get paid.
If you say so.
Really? Your apprentices get paid?
They have good labor laws in the old capital.
Huh.
And then
Anyway.
You're mistaking apprenticeships and internships.
And then what I think I'll do for the sake of my voice is we will probably call that a session so I can more fully flesh out what excuse me,
So you
what
cannot die.
I'm not dying.
Not even a little.
5 seconds later.
That said, well, I'm usually pretty good at improvising. I think I've kind of burned through a good chunk of my prep material, so I'm gonna go reload now.
Understandable.
Right.
Have a nice day.
I don't know how well I did, circumstances provided, but
Honestly, I think you did really good. Like the bit with the
I got to do
brainworm.
something.
Yeah, the bit with you. Norman finally gets role playing. It's amazing. It's a miracle.
We're in a situation Norwin knows what the hell is going on.
Like the fact that
before
the
before you
fa-
before you feel too bad for that initiative, by the way the elevator goes down is he just lets go of the crank and everyone does a goofy yell.
Oh, I figured.
The
Meanwhile, the
building's
most
old enough that
experienced,
we didn't. The
the
building's
most
old enough
experienced
that we
people
hadn't
who
invented stairs yet.
stairs. This is faster and more convenient for those that aren't walking.
It's faster and more convenient for everyone but that guy.
Yep.
No, what it is that guy did something wrong, and this is a punishment. We have a system
Yes.
that actually does it automatically, but we can turn it off.
this is what they do. This is what they make you do when you screw up in the paladin order. You have to run the
Alright.
stair crank.
Yeah, you have to manually do the stair crank for a day.
God. Alright. I shall see y'all later.
I'd see ya.
I think I'm about to
Cruel
pass
and
out.
unusual punishment.
It works. It works.
Depending on how bad it is, we actually add friction or remove
Oh,
friction.
God.
So if it's a little bit bad, it's fine. That guy must have done something really bad because he has to put in a good deal of effort.
I love it. Brilliant lore.
Lord, that's all on the recording, by the way. Because I
I know.
didn't stop it yet.
All right, you can stop it now.
People, don't worry. I am trying not to turn the game into Resident Evil 4.
No. I'm sure you know what you're